This is Close Combat Gateway to Caen. You're watching episode 11 of the Axis campaign. Take a moment to support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. We're heading back to Meaux, where we've had the most challenging battles so far. In the previous installment, the enemy basically wiped us out. We were able to survive with a single team, and they took almost all of the flags. So, unfortunately, one of the biggest problems we have right now is that the HQ company from 12th Pioneer Battalion was supposed to come and relieve Panzer Grenadier Regiment 26. So they arrived fine, but I was trying to switch them, and it didn't let me do that. And I'm guessing because there's an active battlefield, it wouldn't let me rest the only battle group currently there and switch them that way. So we're going to have to get through the fight one more time before I can make the switch or the merge. Buffy platoon was basically disbanded. So there was one unit, but it was not one of the named Buffy units. It was just like a replacement unit in that crew. So Buffy has been temporarily retired, and we're bringing in Conan Battlegroup. If we get another opportunity, we'll bring Buffy right back, but right now we're going to give Conan a shot. The enemy has their standard rifle platoon and 2 Bren sections. They're bringing 2 3-inch mortars and a single Churchill Mark III. That is going to be a little bit better than last time, but we do only have Panzerjägers, and so AT is still going to be a little bit of an issue. Alright, so I looked around, and this was the position I came up with. I figured that because I have this flag, they will most likely come through here, and because they'll come this direction, I'm kind of prepared for them. Now, I do have some people spread out in the middle. I'm trying something different, and I've got some peering over the bocage as spotters, and then depending on if they come from the north or the east or the south, I do have a few units in the middle that can support whoever needs it. But the whole point here is if they're going to breach the bocage, I've got a second tier of defense behind that, and we can just continue to fall back as necessary until I can stop them in place. Now, because they do have a tank rolling around somewhere, I have one Panzerjäger team towards the north and one Panzerjäger team towards the south, and then the other elements, some of them do have Panzerfausts. So let's get set and see where they're at. Oh, to the south. And there's the tank. We got an infantry squad crawling. I'm going to go ahead and bring Conan down here. And I think we'll just get all of our AT assets prepared in the south, since that's where their only tank is. We do have some effective AT here, so I think we're okay down in the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and start moving to the north here and see if we can pull 2 or 3 teams off and move around them and try and start getting back to the east. Let's go east there. If the tank continues straight north, we don't want that wall in our way. In fact, can we move without being spotted? Like, can we just get like right there real fast? The tank's definitely moving quicker than we are. I don't want it to see us, but I don't want to be caught unready if it gets here too soon. So we might have to move fast over across that. Come on. I don't know if it'll see us through that little like gap by the crater. All right. No. That's not the plan.
Einheit ist wieder aufgestellt.
All right, I need them to just stay put. I don't know if Jenna can help from that position or not. Even at this range, it says we can't do anything. Oh, guys. And they missed. And they missed the second time. All right, get out of there. Get out of there. They can't just shoot on their own if they're not going to hit it. Oh, yeah, they're having a bad day. I think they might also have a Panzerfaust. I don't know. They have decent effectiveness at 40 meters, like yellow. So we'll bring Tulsa Doom up and see if we can get a better shot. It's not immobilized, right? No, it's not. Okay. This could go very badly. They were not expecting to just all miss and die right here at the fence. I don't think that was anybody's plan. So whatever it takes, guys, somebody kill the tank. It's like the perfect start. Like, this is how we want it. Just, we need to not miss. All right, get across there. Move down there. Tank's distracted. Still no shot. Okay, they're out. No. We have effectiveness there. We just don't have line of sight. Hit it. Tulsa Doom doesn't see it. Like, there's enough blockage that we can't get the shot. Ugh. Broken. This is not going well. Let's bring support up from our lead, because Conan can hopefully rally them. Jenna, come around here. I don't know, pull back. If you have no effective AT, you got to get out of here. Let's see. God, no. It says yellow at 40 meters, but I don't know that I believe it. They're not engaging. Pull back, pull back, pull back. All right, everybody get out of here. Come on. Way back. Everybody run back. Yep, uh-oh, uh-oh. The random misfire from the mortar actually got a kill. And I think we're close to being out of line of sight from the tank. Ugh, those mortars. All right, this plan failed miserably. I didn't expect multiple tank misses. We're now going to sprint across there, get moving east. Ideally, I would like a ceasefire as soon as possible, because we need to be able to merge the battle groups. I also wouldn't mind not having the west. I kind of prefer the east, but I don't know. Like, I feel like if we can get troops over to the east and take those two flags that are kind of by the bocage, by the dirt road, that would be the best. So these guys just keep running. Get out of here. Let them waste their mortars on nothing. And then we'll reset. So Jenna, get up here. You're already down to half strength, so you're just going to have to make the mad dash across. And who else is useful? You're out. You used all your Panzerfaust, Corin, and... Okay, so we need to keep Thorgrim here, because there's at least one Panzerfaust still in their inventory. Oh, wow. So Valeria is down to 1. It is the machine gun, so, like, maybe it's not useless. Tulsa Doom, same situation, down to 1 with the machine gun. Let's just get you out of there. And stay away from the bocage. We'll go peek over and see what's on the east. The fact that we haven't seen a lot of infantry kind of makes me feel like they are spread out, like that right there. There's a team. So, what do we do? I mean, now it's just a defensive, try not to die game. Like, the plan of killing the tanks kind of gone out the window. If we get really lucky, maybe, but we just got to set for the next advance. Kind of keep an eye on that flag. You can see they're kind of moving towards it, but that'll give me an idea that they're here. All right, so they're down to winded. I would like to take the shot. I don't know. Hold on. Maybe we can get this Piet real quick. Not like that, we can't. They have line of sight to the tank. That's not good. All right, I'm wondering if we switch plans here again. So, might have to pull back further west. That mortar fell. I think they're coming at us again. That one, I think those are just the misses while they target. Yep, those are getting close. All right. Let's get all you guys going back. Go, go, go. Man, their mortars are deadly accurate. Come on, Conan. Get out of there. We're going to need you. All right, King Osric. There we go. They're running. Get them while they're standing up. I would have liked the machine gunner to actually be down to healthy, but winded is better than fatigued. And then if we can get some kills over there, that might buy us some time. Our morale is falling far quicker than theirs. Tank's moving. We are getting hits. The plan of getting people over there is not going well either. Okay, we're getting some hits. Uh-oh. Time to go. Get going, get going. Get away. Guys, stand and run. Oh, it's so painful. Just stand and run. Or just stay there and get bombed. Whatever. Alright, Valeria. Move, I don't know, back here. Everybody just behind there. Tank's getting closer. I think everybody's just going to pull west. And at this point, we're kind of playing for time. Try not to die. But it's not going well. Thulsa Doom, you're not going to make it across there now with the tank coming north. And unfortunately, you're split. I don't think we can do it. It's not worth it. Let's go west and try and regroup. You need the support of Conan. All right, so you guys suck. You never left. You just sat through the bombardment. I know you're panicking. I know. That's why I told you to head back to safety. Uh-oh. Is the tank going to come this way? So I think we pull everybody to the west, regroup, and see if we can move south a little bit and reposition away from the tank. Especially if the mortars are going to keep falling. They're totally never going to accept a truce no matter what. And Thulsa Doom, yep, you're routed. That sucks. Alright, King Osric has made it away from there. One of them is still cowering over in the corner. They could maybe move south and secure a flag. Kind of just start thinking about the long game in the next fight. And then, I mean, that's why you don't just run straight across the battlefield, guys. So yeah, Subutai, if you come down here, maybe they won't get shot behind that wall. And I don't know if we maybe cover along the Bacage right here. We're so weak. We have no good units. Everybody's like hurt or dead or struggling. And we do have clear line of sight to that corner, so we do have to be careful about attack. So let's get some support up here. I don't know. Maybe we just hang in there. I think you're being shot at. I'm convinced that the infantry's on the east. I mean, I guess it could be the south, but wherever it is, I don't believe that they're right here where I spawned. I don't think that they're very close. All right, King Osric, you are going to make the march south. In fact, just go all the way to the flag.
In Stellung.
All right, did you find a good spot? Yes, that's decent. All right, Subutai can keep them busy right here. That might allow us to buy some time.
In Stellung.
Still waiting on the forever march across the field. I'm really regretting having morale ending off. Because as much as like I want to win when I want to win, I don't want to be stuck here with no way out for 30 minutes when the battle's a lost cause. And this one, the second we missed the tank, 4 minutes in probably. Like, it was not worth continuing the fight. All right, Conan made it safely. The fact that we're barely getting shot at, and when we are, it's only by like one team, tells me that they're not right here. So I think, I don't know if we do a single. No. Do we dare? I mean, we could take Rexor and do the run as well. Because if we get 3 over here, we can leave 2 on cover and 1 can go scout ahead. I don't know that we'll make it all the way to the south to the flag, but I would like to know where they are, because if we can fix them in place and kill a few infantry, we can at least try and balance the battle. I kind of feel like right here we're just going to stay in this position because we can kind of spot, even though I don't think it's a very effective fighting position. All right, so King Osric, you're getting close. I know you're tired. I think you guys are going to do the full sprint to make sure you clear the road.
Einheit ist wieder aufgestellt.
And then we'll see what happens. I want to guess that the tank went north. I don't know if they had infantry that took the flag, but we haven't seen the tank for a long time. So he might be rolling around on the road still. Either way, we just don't want to be out here in the open. Yeah, dude. Chill. You're fine. You're fine. Nothing's happening. You can't panic when nobody's shooting at you. Sorry, that's my rule.
Sichert das Gebiet.
There's a little bit of leadership with... Is that Valeria? Yeah. Maybe that'll help. As long as you get there before I just, like, decide to take off running. Okay, so we got the flag. Now, we don't have a lot of time. Do I let these guys rest? Or do we just push for the East Orchard flag and rest there? I don't even know how long it took him to walk that, but it felt like it took 5 or 6 minutes. So we could have him walk over here. At least they're not fatigued anymore. I hear that Bren somewhere. There we go. Open up. Who got hit? Was it one of us? Who's getting hit? Alright, just open up on them. Keep their heads down. Conan. Oh, you got bad line of sight. Maybe right there. Okay, Rexor, you are fatigued. You need to make it right here, and then lay down and take a nap. And you finally earned your rest. Now the question is, are they actually going to push across that, or they're just playing around out there? Really wish you wouldn't walk right where they can see you. Turn. There you go. Thorgrim's got a death wish. Alright, King Osric, you've got contact here. Oh yeah, they're pushing for us now that we're taking flags. Alright, can we get a decent shot on this Bren? As long as they're laying there, I'd like to let these guys rest for at least a minute. I don't know why Homeboy is just leisurely crawling back there, but keep up, bro. I know you're tired. We really just have to buy 4 minutes. Oh no, they're running. Yep. Hit him. Oh, there's another team that's hiding. That's great. 1 team I think we handle. 2, that's going to be too much. Tanks shooting at us. Oh. Tank shooting to the west or the east? I think we just got hit. Yeah, we're down a guy. Alright, it's time to bug out. Or do we go... Yeah. What if we hide? What if they're not going to crawl up on us? Because if they stand up and we get another shot at them, like... Nope, nope, they're broken. Never mind. Never mind. Change of plans. Get out of there. Sooner than later. There we go.
Holt uns hier raus, aber schnell!
Einheit wieder aufgestellt.
Alright, they're shooting at us. Alright, we just have to hold this position so that they don't come up here. So if we get a clear shot, great. If not, 2 more minutes, 2.5 minutes. We could try and walk through here and see if we can spot anybody. I don't want Subotai to get wrecked, but just poke your head out and see if they're anywhere we can spot them. Oh, never mind. Tank, in sight. Hide. Ooh, can we get that guy?
Wir brauchen mehr Munition.
I know you're low. It's okay. 300's plenty. Hide. Tank's looking. Oh, tank's opening up. Crawl back. Crawl back. Not forward. Back. Maybe we move Rexor up here. We can watch for the infantry to come back to the south. King Osric's doing okay. Just keep getting away from there.
Wir bringen uns in Sicherheit.
Alright.
Einheit ist verloren.
Oh, that was a good shot. Conan is having a bad time. So we can already tell Conan Battlegroup not going to make it. King Osric also, you're definitely not going to make it. You're throwing grenades now. Now is not the time to engage in the fight. I mean, if you're not going to run, can you shoot? No effectiveness. If you're broken, leave.
Einheit ist wieder aufgestellt.
I don't know. Just get across there. Yeah. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Keep going. All right, we got runners. No line of sight. I wonder if they're going to push to the east. 40 seconds. Do we just move back away from here and let them go wherever they want to go? Or do we try and actually take this? Like, cut them off, try and get a few kills. No. Get go. Oh my gosh. If you guys wouldn't have turned around, if you wouldn't have stopped, it was fine. Nope, he deserted. If you would have laid there for 10 seconds, bro, you'd have been fine. This is how you're going to die. Yep. Okay. I know that's my bad. I brought them over here. I was expecting Jenna to help. They didn't survive. But we got that flag. So we do have the east half-ish of the map. Most importantly, the southeast corner. I feel like I can work with that moving back out. That's a defensible area. So we killed 5. We wounded 11. And that's it. They killed 7 and wounded 16. This might be the first battle that I can think of where they legitimately have better stats, not just parity. They did better. All right, so Conan, no kills. Subotai, you were wiped out. You got 7 kills. And then Valeria, you got 1 kill. You're going to disband. King Osric, you got wiped out. You've got 8 kills. Thulsa Doom, no kills, wiped out. And Jenna, no kills, wiped out. And then we got Rexor, half, no kills. Corin survived, but horrible shots. And then Thorgrim, you've got 1 survivor and also no kills. So terrible. All right, Piet, no kills. They have 1 wounded. And then their mortar, or the light mortar anyway, I guess, no kills. They all survived. Their platoon leader, totally safe, no kills. 1 kill, but wiped out. No kills survived. 1 kill. 2 kills. So the Bren did okay. No kills. There we go. Wiped out that whole Bren. 1 kill. Mortar got 3 kills. And the other medium mortar also got 3 kills. And then their stupid tank, 12 kills. Oh my gosh, 12 kills. Yep. That will ruin your day. So, definitely one of my worst battles. And I've got a new battle group available, but it's not a good battle group. So, like, hopefully that they bring, like, some AT guns or something a little bit more potent than Panzerjägers. And the next time we're on this battlefield, it's absolutely going to be a sit in the corner, hide, and shoot targets of opportunity. They can have the whole map, just stay put. I don't like the way I handled this. I don't know that I personally would have come up with a different strategy. I think my idea worked, or like it would have worked. Just missing the tank was, you know, an unlucky roll of the dice. And so the second the tank survived, the whole battle went out the window. And had the tank popped, we would have been in a great spot to wipe out the pockets of infantry on the west, start securing it, and then by the time the other infantry comes in, we would have been in a pretty good position of power. But the way it did go, that's not an optimum outcome, I guess. Either way, let me know what you guys think in the comments. It was not a very good showing, so I guess let me have it. But I appreciate you watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.